a university that was established over a century ago. A dome that has played host to greatness. A campus filled with extraordinary athletes. And one girl from Newhouse sets out to do the impossible. Beat them at their own game.
Otto, it's time for our first competition of the day. We're gonna race scooters down the hill. We've got 2 rounds of this, and Paul at the end, he's gonna be our timer. You ready? You wanna go first? Let's do it. And then we go straight into the stairs. Is that dangerous? 3, 2, 1. So scary. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Otto. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I feel like it was like
I feel horrible. We should do uphill instead of downhill. Yeah, okay, let's do uphill instead of downhill. Did Otto beat me?
13.
Oh, I got you just a bit. But you had the injury from last time, so I had a little bit of an advantage just because I didn't eat it. I was like, I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, I think you've got me on the next competition though. I'm thinking we go into Shine. We give ourselves how long? 2 minutes? 2 minutes to see who can collect the most high fives. I think you beat me on that one, but you ready to go? Let's try it out. Do you want your scooter back? Or you don't want to go downhill with it? I'll take it. Okay, okay. So Otto, we're gonna get 2 minutes. Got it, 2 minutes? We're gonna see how many high fives we can get in that 2 minutes. You're gonna go first, is that okay? Perfect. You ready? I think you've got me on this one, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Ready? Paul, tell us when your timer's ready.
Whenever you're ready, Otto.
I'm cooking Otto right now. Somebody else. I got too nervous. How many do you think that was?
That's at least 20.
I might have beat Otto, but Otto was dabbing people up. Otto was taking time with people. Otto, we're right back where we started. Thank you for a fantastic competition. We're gonna have to go back, crunch the numbers, see who won that high five competition, but I think it was pretty close. You might have gotten it. You were definitely, I was just going for the high fives. You were more making connections along the way, which you're good at. Thank you, Otto, so much. Now time to get interviewing with the seniors. Thank you for your time. I love you. Go Orange. Yeah! Welcome, Maya and Kate. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So let's go back to the beginning. How did you guys first learn about Otto, and when did your relationship with Otto really begin?
So for me, I saw Otto on Instagram because, you know, I was in the COVID dorms. So I was just perusing Instagram, and I saw Otto, and I thought Otto was the cutest thing ever. And so I was like, okay, what can I do here? How do I do this? So I emailed the Otto Gmail. Like, I just searched up Otto in like the email situation, and and I emailed and I said, like, I would love to be Otto. And our coach got back to me, and she like sent me information about how to be Otto, and then the rest was history.
Amazing. And then what about you, Kate?
So similarly to Maya, I also was in the dorms. Found out on Instagram, I saw like a little like, hey, do you want to be a part of my team message from Otto? And I didn't even know that was something you could do. And so like, I thought that would be something really amazing to be a part of, and something that interests me, especially since I hadn't really found a club or community on campus yet. So that's what piqued me to try out. And Maya and I have joined at the same time and leaving at the same time. So we're kind of close from that.
That's super special. And did you guys always love like mascots, or did that kind of like love just come about? Like what intrigued you to actually reach out besides the fact that Otto is cute? Because I feel like a lot of people see Otto as cute, but they don't think, let me go send that email and make that jump. And same with you for Instagram, but we'll start with Maya.
Yeah, so I did theater in high school, and I've been doing dance ever since I was 2. So I've always had performance in my life, and like coming to college, I was thinking about coming for musical theater, but then like last minute change during COVID, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. So I wanted to find some sort of outlet to be creative, and being in a COVID freshman, like I didn't really find my people. And so I thought, okay, like maybe this will give me an opportunity to be like with a team again, and also like a way to express myself creatively. But yeah, I also like always loved like the Disney characters. I was a big Disneyland kid. So yeah, I thought it might be a good way to be creative.
And then what about you?
I feel like Maya and I have very similar stories for why we tried out and everything. I also did theater and dance all growing up. And I was planning on being a part of a theater community in campus, and I didn't end up getting in. And that was like when everything kind of clicked, and I was like, oh, Otto is like a way that I could still kind of do something similar in a way that I never thought that I could. So that was a big draw for me to do something that like was still like performing, but in a different way. And I guess I always like, I realized this after I became Otto, but I used to watch like Mascot videos with my dad all the time. And so like we would watch just like mascots doing silly things and like dancing like to videos and stuff like that. So I noticed that connection afterwards. But yeah, I also wanted to be a Disney character in high school and wanted to do the Disney College program before COVID happened. So that was like, oh, I can do this at Syracuse. Like I don't have to go to Disney to do that.
That's so special. And I think you kind of touched on it. You were saying that you would watch Mascot videos with your dad and it would make you smile. And I feel like even in the competition that I just did with Otto, like you see how much joy Otto brings to people. How did that impact both of you guys when you were Otto? How did that joy that you brought people, what did that make you guys feel?
Oh my God, it's like the best experience ever. It's like so infectious. Like when you get to see people be so happy when Otto comes into a room, just as a spectator, like you can't help but be happy as well. And I think Otto is just like the sweetest, most caring little ball of fuzz. Like Otto's just like so cute and so sweet, and like you can't help but be happy when Otto's around. Like you don't want to be mad, you don't want to be mean to Otto because he's just smiling at you all the time and like bouncing around. So I noticed like it improved my mood so much. Like every time I get to spend any time with Otto, it's like immediate flip of whatever I'm feeling down, like it doesn't matter. Anything that's like weighing on me doesn't matter anymore. So
yeah, I think like every single interaction that Otto has with anybody is always so special. Like even like little side conversations, or someone say like, I came all the way from California and like this is my first time ever being here and I get to take a photo with you, or like people saying, I don't know, like I'm your biggest fan, or like anything silly or fun, or like Otto interacts with a lot of people in the community that like I would never interact with personally, and like gets to like go to a bunch of different communities, and I've actually been able to like, feel like everybody does, but be able to like learn more about Syracuse and be a part of like the Syracuse community. So I felt a lot more connected to my school by being Otto as well. But it's just like, again, like it is so happy, and even like just walking around with Otto, like during the competition, everything, it's just so fun to like see Otto around and be silly. It's just like brings a smile to your face.
Otto was inducted into the Mascot Hall of Fame
in
your time at Syracuse. What was that like for you guys?
Oh my gosh. It was crazy.
it was really crazy.
Yeah.
Kate and I worked pretty heavily on the campaign. So it was pretty crazy becoming like a PR manager overnight and running a PR campaign. But it was incredible getting to be part of the Hall of Fame induction and getting Otto where Otto deserves to be. So many people have come before us that have made this possible. Like it was not just us, like it was all of past alums and everything. And so without them, like there would be no induction into the Hall of Fame, and Otto wouldn't be a Hall of Famer. But yeah.
We definitely like, it was really like selective competition as well. Like the whole time they were saying like we only choose like 0 to 4 people, and there were like 30 mascots or something in it, and like NFL mascots with professional social media accounts and like filming these huge things. And it was like crazy that like college students who were just rushing to make this happen like got to do that. And it was like really crazy to like be a part of that for Otto and to understand like how much Otto means to everybody. And Maya and I both actually went to the Hall of Fame in Indiana at different times to be a part of all the ceremonies and stuff. And it was just really cool to like be there and see the exhibits and like understand like, oh, this is how Otto's going to be incorporated, all this, and like seeing people. I was there when they found out that Otto was going to be inducted, and so people were like super excited, people who had never met Otto before even, and like we're hoping that their mascots were going to win. We're just so happy, like anyway.
What were the other mascots at that time? Was it Otto?
It was
Who else was
Slugger,
inducted?
the sea dog from the Portland Sea Dogs, which is a minor league baseball team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
Portland, Maine.
that's crazy. That's so awesome. You talked about kind of all of the people before. Is there like a great alumni network that you kind of have? Talk to me about that.
They're amazing. Our alumni connection is like the best.
Runs really deep.
Like anytime we're in any city for any reason, our coach puts us in contact with whoever's there, and like we get lunch with them, we get to catch up with them. And it's like every time we meet a new alumni member, like it's like we've known them forever. Like it's really special because we have like a very close bond with all of them, even though we don't know them all personally. Like we might not know them all personally. But yeah, they're always there to support us, and always trying to find new ways to support us too, which is really sweet. So.
We all recently have had alumni mentors, so we do a lot of like Zoom calls with them, and we sometimes have team retreats where they call in and get to be a part of it, and like we have a Facebook group and everything like that, so it's just really cool to be able to interact with alumni whenever we're like need advice with anything. Like our coach will be like, oh, this person dealt with that, I'm gonna put you in contact with them.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite memory with Otto, or in your time with Otto?
Oh gosh.
There's so many.
I know. I think the one that sticks out to me the most, it wasn't like anything huge, but I remember Otto got to go to the Brady Market farm down in downtown. And they were just like having an event, like showing people what services are available to them, and like healthcare stuff like that. But they had like this cute little gym inside, and Otto got to play around, and it was really cute getting to be in the community, like in downtown Syracuse. Like not everybody is going to be able to have access to go to the Dome or like see Otto at a sports game or on the university campus. So it was really nice to be able to like get out of the campus a little bit and see some different faces.
There's so many, but I'd probably say like obviously we're revealed now and retired Ottos, but my last appearance as Otto was probably, it was just such a full circle moment, and it was just like I got to go around campus and have fun and just really like close the door like on an amazing future, just feel like really supported by my friends, everybody who came out and just like was able to have fun with me and play, and like it was just really fun, and like it's just our team has been really supportive, and it's just an amazing community, so I felt really like bonded with everybody during that moment.
And now that you have retired from Otto, if you had one like final message to say to Otto, what would you say as like a maybe goodbye little speech?
I don't know. There's just like, I have so much hope for Otto, especially like with the Hall of Fame, everything that we've like been able to be a part of, and like some of the like opportunities that we've had with like big commercials or other things going on that Otto does that are like more big to the public than like even the small like appearances in Shine or anything like that. Like though seeing Otto in like a national stage or things like that, I mean this goes both ways of like a national public level, but also a smaller level of like where Otto has gotten in the university. Like we're an athletics program now, we're not I don't know how many years we have been an athletics program, but I don't know. But we weren't always an athletics program. And it's just like, I have so much hope for Otto and the future of the program and everything that they're able to accomplish.
I think I would say, I would start with a thank you, because Otto has given me so much these past 2 years. So many amazing friends, so many amazing memories, so many amazing laughs. But also similar to Kate, like, I think there's so much to look forward to, and Otto has so much more opportunities than they have had in the past, which is great. And so I can't wait to keep seeing Otto's progression and seeing Otto more in more commercials and on more of a national stage. And so I think they're going to do great.
I have one final question. It's always a silly question that I end off with. If Otto was stuck in Home Depot, okay, and the zombie apocalypse started, and Otto could only grab one thing, what would Otto grab? I guess it could be two different things, but what do you both think Otto would grab?
That's a tough question. It's really tough.
That's a good question.
It's just like, I'm trying to think of like what silly things Otto would do. Like I could see them like running around in a wheelbarrow or like being pushed by something.
Or like just
or grabbing,
kindness,
I think grabbing a plant maybe as an offering.
Right.
Yeah, a kind offering to the zombies.
Yeah, I feel like Otto would just play with the zombies instead of like realizing what's happening.
Maybe use like an extension cord as like jump rope or something.
Yeah.
There we go. Just melt the zombies' hearts.
Yes.
That's what Otto would do. Yeah, and just make world peace again.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the time, Maya and Kate. I really enjoyed talking to you guys.
Yeah, thank you for having us. It was really amazing, like for Otto to be recognized as a sport and being a part of your little series.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.